Well, good afternoon, Cougar basketball fans. You're here from Lakewood High School, where today we have the number 1 rated in the state, Lynden Lions, playing your Lakewood Cougars. The Lions were defeated last night by the Seho Mariners, who earlier this year beat the Cougars in one of our live stream events. And so two things could be happening tonight. The Lions could be a little bit tired from that game last night, or they could be loaded for bear, wanting revenge and trying to get back into the winning column. So we're going to go down now to Steve Jensen for the starting lineups.
And now let's meet the starting lineups in alternating fashion. First for the Lions, a 6 foot 1 inch senior, number 3, Austin Puncher. For the Cougars, a 5 foot 10 inch junior, number 2, Ben Rucker. For the Lions, a 6 foot 3 inch senior, number 15, Trey Smiley. For the Cougars, a 5 foot 9 inch senior, number 4, Mason Weller. For the Lions, a 6 foot 4 inch junior, number 21, Anthony Canales. For the Cougars, a 6 foot inch junior, number 5, Dog Smith. For the Lions, a 6 foot 6 inch sophomore, number 22, Grant Hepner. For the Cougars, a 5 foot 11 inch sophomore, number 11, Evan Stacy. For the Lions, a 6 foot 2 inch senior, number 24, Toby Ball. For the Cougars, a 6 foot 2 inch junior, number 22, Zach Stoddard. Head coach of the Lions is Mr. Brian Roper. Head coach of your Cougars is Anthony Wiedeker. Now will you please rise for the pledge salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, there's your starting lineups, the Pledge of Allegiance. And for once, we are going to start pretty close to on time. It's 2:40 on the clock, 8 minutes on the game clock. Let's play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Cougars will start with their starting lineup that we saw the other night. Stoddard, Stacy, Weller, Smith, and Rucker. The Lions are going to counter with 6'6" Brant Hepner, a sophomore forward, 6'2" senior Kobe Barr, number 24, and Hepner, number 22. Number 21, Anthony Canales, a 6'4" guard, and that's tipped right to Austin Puncher. And the 5th starter is the one with the ball right there, Trayson Smiley. So a lot of size tonight this afternoon by the Lions. Coached by Brian Roper, who's been there for a number of years now and has the Lions as a consistent state tournament contender and leader in the Northwest Conference. That's a 3 forced up by Parcher at the buzzer, rebounded by Canales, and Lynden will reset. Now that goes inside to Hepner, and he lays it in. So just underway, 1 minute gone here in the first quarter. Lions lead 2-0. This is the Cougars' first possession. Stacy on the dribble drive, goes to the left hand and lays it in. He takes Trayson Smiley right to the basket, even though he has a size disadvantage. They list Stacy at 5'10". He gives up 5 inches to Smiley.
Number 21, Anthony Canales. That's his first.
That's Canales with an offensive foul. And that'll be Cougar ball, tied up at 2. Cougars in the front court, working it around. Stoddard on the drive, takes it right at the Lions, and that counts. Good drive by Zach Stoddard, goes right at the heart of the Lynden defense, and that's the second personal foul on Canales here in the first minute and a half. Stoddard's lane gives the Cougars a 2-point lead. He's going to shoot this free throw to see if he gets three, and he does. 3-point lead now for the Cougars. We'll see if Coach Brian Roper wants to go to his bench early. Many coaches, when a starter gets 2 fouls, pulls them early. They call that the Wooden Rule. Started by, of course, the famous UCLA basketball coach John Wooden, who always took a player out with 2 fouls in the first half. Canales with the air ball. Rucker with the rebound. Push ahead to Smith. Goes to the basket. Lays it in. The Lions not getting back on defense at all there. Quickly pushed by the Cougars, and they have a 5-point lead. Canales for 3 right from the top of the key, and he puts it in.
Anthony Canales for 3.
Cuts the Cougar lead to 2. Rucker for 3 from the wing. Not there. Smiley with the rebound. The Lions looking to get it into the high post, play a little bit of inside out. Back to Canales. And that ball goes to Hebner, who bobbles it, but then lays it in. Ties the game up at 7. Lions playing man-to-man. They're giving room, not coming out and challenging 30 feet from the basket. Smith with the penetration. Kicks it out to Weller. Weller takes it in, about a 10-foot runner, not there. Hebner with the rebound. And that 3 from Canales off the mark. Smiley with the rebound. Back to Hebner. Ball bounces around the rim, falls out. Rucker with the board, now on the push. 2 on 5. Wisely pulls it up. Smith to the basket. Goes and challenges Canales, who already has the 2 fouls. Canales backs up, doesn't want to pick up his 3rd. Smith lays it in. Back cut to Parcher, and he is fouled on the ground as he was making the extra pass for the lay-in. So Parcher with the foul. Parcher drawing the foul. Foul on Rucker. Into the game now is Brady Elsner, and sitting down will be Kobe Barr. Well, got away with the travel on the wing, and Stoddard steps in, draws the charge as Trayson Smiley tries to spin and wheel his way to the basket. Elijah Hannenberg into the game now as Smiley will sit down. 4 minutes gone in the first quarter. Cougars lead 9-7. And Rucker gets a little too much of Elsner's body, and that Elsner's going to be called for the foul. That's going to be the 4th team foul on the Lions in 4 minutes. Doesn't bode well for the Lions if the Cougars get into 1-on-1. They've been a very good free throw shooting team so far this year. Rucker spins, tries to get to the basket now. Kicks to Stacy. Stoddard goes. Stacy dribbles it off his foot. Rucker gets it, but right into the hands of Elsner. Parcher has it, gets it back to Canales. Canales with the little runner, and he puts it in. Anthony Canales ties the game up at 9, 3:30 to go in the first quarter. 30-second timeout for Anthony Wiedeker. We'll be back in 25 seconds. Cougar ball on the baseline in a tie game. Into the game is RJ Lynden now for the Cougars, and also is Caleb Greenland subbing in at that timeout. Ball comes right to Lynden. There's Greenland with it. Stacy and Rucker sit down. Smith for three from the corner. Dom Smith drills the three. Good patience by the Cougars that time. Got it to an open shooter. And Dom Smith did not miss. Into the game now for the Lions. That's number 4, Cameron Peterson, a 6'6", listing him as a point. But that time he put it up and put it in inside the key. Parcher with the drive, also into the game. Oh no, Hannenberg was already in the game. It's Hannenberg for three, it's off the mark. A lot of popping the ball around, finally secured by Weller. Weller on the push. Gives to Smith, about a 22-footer, not there. Canales with the rebound. That's off the mark for Elsner. RJ Lynden with the rebound. Lynden with the push, going to the rim. Nope, kicks it out to Smith. Gives it back to Lynden inside. Gives a pump fake, not there. A little too much for the 6'1" Hannenberg to greet him. The 5'9" Lynden just couldn't get that shot off. Smith now goes to the basket. Lots of contact, but strength to the rim. Dominic Smith lays it in. Strong move. Cougars lead by 3, 14-11, 1:25 to go in the first quarter. Brian Roper wants a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 25. Ball on the baseline, trailing by 3. We now have Kyson Parks into the game for the Cougars as RJ Lynden is going to sit down. Rucker is also back. So Smith, Stacy, Rucker, Parks, and Greenland. Kobe Barr back into the game for the Lions, and that's going to be a kick ball. Lions will retain possession. So Hepner, Parcher, Canales. That's a steal by the Cougars. Barr and Smiley back into the game for the Lions. Rucker has it, shoots the three. And Ben Rucker hits his first three of the night. Good sign for Rucker and the Cougs, as we know he is a very streaky shooter. Ball the corner to Hepner. Looking inside for Canales. Now it swings around to the weak side wing. And Cody Parcher hits a three. 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cougs are going to hold for one shot. They lead by 3 at 17-14. Greenland on the drive, spins, goes to the basket, and lays it in. Nice move by Caleb Greenland, the freshman, going to the hole. Went a little bit early because the Lions are going to get the last shot. No foul there as Parcher goes to the basket. And so the first quarter will end. 19-14, Cougs lead by 5. 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 55. You're watching the Cougar live stream on YouTube and Facebook. Cougar ball on the inbounds, leading by 5 against the #1 rated team in the state, although they did just lose last night to Seaholm. Weller throws that ball, it's deflected, it goes out of bounds. Cougars will retain possession with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Five seconds on the shot clock. Weller from deep, rims out. Stacy pops it away from Hepner, but it'll be Lynden. Lynden into front court, looking to attack this Cougar zone. They really haven't taken advantage of their size so far yet, as they are much bigger than the Cougars. Three-point shot is off the mark. Weller with the rebound, 2-on-1 with Smith running, gives to Smith, but unfortunately Smith is pushed, and that's a foul. Foul's going to be on Kobe Barr. That's his first personal 15 foul. And that is up and it's in. Off the inbounds. Rucker with his second basket of the night. Give Rucker 5. Cougars lead by 5. Three-point shot is off the mark by Barr, off the hands of Hepner, out of bounds for the Cougs. Weller with a pump fake, takes the ball to the basket, throws a little running hook up, and it's good. And Coach Brian Roper has seen enough. Cougars lead by 9. 6:22 to go in the first half. 60-second full timeout for Lynden. And the Cougars playing well. We'll be back in 55. Elsner back into the game for the Lions. Lions still not sure how they want to attack this zone defense. This time they're got it and put it inside and using the advantage of Canales, who's 6'4", attacking the 5'10" Evan Stacy. And they're going to call that on Mason Weller. First foul on him, second team foul. Lions working the ball around. Now they've got several guys in the high post area. There, they get it into the baseline and find a cutting Hepner, and Brant Hepner lays it in. And they're going to call Weller for the push-off. Looked more of a flop to me, but they're going to call Weller for the foul. That's his second personal foul, third team foul. Bar comes out. Parcher in. Canales with a little free throw line jump shot, and he puts it in. Brings the Lions back to within 5 at 23-18. Rucker for three from the wing. He hits it. That's 2 in a row from three-point range by Rucker. He's got 8, 2 threes and a 2. Puts the Cougar lead back to 8 points. It's Elsner for 3. It's off the rim. Hepner with the rebound. He misses the lay-in, taps it out to Parcher. That goes inside. Smiley steps through, but he's fouled. So it's going to be another foul on the Cougars as Lynden is now starting to go inside. Evan Stacy with the foul. Lynden now in for Weller with 2 fouls. We'll see how this plays out. And they lob it into Canales, and it's good. That ball's dribbled off Rucker's foot to Elsner. He pulls it up, looking for help. Gets to Canales. Puts up an 8-footer, not there. Hepner with the rebound. He puts it up and in. Lynden really starting to assert themselves inside on the offensive glass. And that's going to be Lynden going out of bounds. Anthony Wiedeker wants a push on Smiley, having him hit the baseline, but no call. So Lynden back to within 4, 4:16 to go, 26-22. The 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 25. That's Parcher with the drive, stops, pops, does not drop. Started with the rebound, can't get it to Weller, who's back into the game with his 2 fouls. To Greenland for 3. And Caleb Greenland calmly sinks the 3 with a Lynden player running at him. It is her. And Hebner answers with a three. Hebner with the block on Greenland. Here we come. Lions back the other way. Hebner from the corner for three, and he hits his second in a row. Grant Hebner, 6'6" sophomore forward, hits his second three. He now has 10. 3 minutes to go. Cougars lead is down to 1, and they're going to call Weller for another foul on the offensive end for an elbow, and that's his third foul. 15 foul on the Cougs. Reinforcements now coming in Bakare Sanko. And Ben Rucker coming back, and Kyson Parks is back in the game. Cougars lead down to 1. This is Elster for three, and he hits it. So 3 threes in a row for the Lions, and they have a 2-point lead at 31-29. Short-lived lead. Bakare Sanko goes to the rim and lays it in. Ties it up at 33, 2:25 to go in the first half. Elster for three again. Misses that one, but Hebner with the offensive rebound. That time Parcher has it. It slips out of his hand. That's a bad call by the official. That's called a fumble. He's able to have it with two hands. Slips out of his hands. He's able to recover it and not have a problem unless the referee deemed that he was into a jump shot and his feet left the floor. I didn't think so, but that's what I think doesn't really matter up here right now. 31-31 tie, 2 minutes to go in the half. It's going to be an illegal screen on Greenland. That's going to be the 16th foul of the Cougars.
Illegal screen on number 23, Caleb Greenland. That's his first personal, 16.
Cougars now playing man-to-man defense. Bear takes Sanko to the middle of the key. Hits a little jump shot in the middle of the key. Good defense by Sanko. Good move by Barr. Greenland to the basket. Kicks to Stacy in the corner for three. It's short. Greenland's able to get his hand on it. Tip it to Rucker and lays it in. Rucker with 10 points now as he ties the score. Hebner for three from the corner. Hebner again hits the three.
Hebner for three.
Greenland stops at the free throw line, shoots the jump shot, not there. Canales couldn't get it, but then tapped back to him. Elsner on the run, back to Canales. Looks to drive, puts up a spinning 8-footer, and it's good. That's a 5-point lead for the Lions, 38-33, 39 seconds left to go in the half. Offensive foul on Parks. That's the fourth offensive foul tonight on the Cougars. 2 illegal screens on the Cougars and 2 push-offs on Weller. Smith back in for Parks, 31 seconds to go. Into the game is Smiley for Ellsworth. Linden's going to run the clock down. I think they're going to try to shoot with very little time left. There's about a 1.5 second differential. between the shot clock and the game clock. Nope, they're not going to run it down. 5 seconds to go. And they missed the shot. They're going to say that's out of bounds off the Cougars. So 2.5 seconds to go in the half. Lynden will have the ball. Ball comes into Canales. He shoots the three. Double clutch off the glass. It's off. And so we have one half into the books. The Cougars lead 38-33. 10 minutes on the clock. And we will be back in 9.5 on your Cougar live stream. Let's see.
Cougars lead.
If I said Cougars lead, I made a mistake. Lions lead. ready for the second half run. Cougars trail by 5. Lynden put on a big second half to not only close a 9-point gap, but to take a 5-point lead. It'll be Lion ball to start the second half. And right away, the Lions take the basket. That's Kobe Barr going to the basket and laying it in. Stacy to the basket, and he rolls one in. Evan Stacy going hard to the hole. Cougars now playing man-to-man, extending it to the half line. They usually traditionally play zone. That's opening up a few driving lanes, but the Cougars have been quicker tonight than the Lions. But the Lions have a size advantage, and they use it. That's Brant Hepner going to the basket, laying it in, and he is fouled. The basket will count.
Ben Rucker, that's his second personal.
Ben Rucker's second personal foul, first team foul.
Shooting one.
And Hepner is going to go to the line, try to complete the traditional three-point play. Free throws up and good. Hepner, the leading scorer tonight for the Lions, had 3 threes in a row in the first half, leading that Lion comeback. Weller gets in the air, gets caught in the air, couldn't get it to Stoddard. Came down before the pass could get off. He's called for a travel. Lions looking to take it. There's Canales, leaves it short. Rebound by Weller. Cougars on the run. Jumps in the air, gets it to Smith. It's thrown behind him and out of bounds. Just underway here in the second half. Lions had a 5-point lead, now extended to 8 as they lead 43-35. Partnership with the basket. Smith with the slap knocks the ball off his knee, out of bounds. Cougar ball. Weller pulls up for 3 off the front rim. Rucker with the rebound. Kicks it to Stoddard as he spills. And that's going to be a foul on Barr, just trucking Stoddard as he was chasing Rucker off the screen.
Second personal, first team. Elsner enters the game for the Lions.
Well, they're looking for a screen from Stoddard again. Good defense by the Lions. Stacy with a pump fake. Weller turns the 3 down, gets into the key, but kicks it to Rucker. Cougars looking to penetrate and get to the rim. There's Weller with the running 6-footer. Off the rim, Hepner with the rebound. Parcher now trying to take Smith. Canales loses it, recovered by Smiley. Five on the shot clock. Elsner for 3 from the corner. It's off the rim. And Smith has the rebound. And that's going to be a foul on Elsner.
Second personal,
Greenland into the game for Stoddard. And now Barr is back into the game, this time for Smiley. Well, they're looking to penetrate. Now Stacy is. Dominic Smith for three. Backboard, back iron. Rebound to Parcher. Parcher looks to dribble, gets tripped up by the floor. It's ahead to Smith. Smith, great job by Dom Smith to keep his feet under him, to be able to be under control and lay it in. Nice athleticism and balance by Dominic Smith. Canales goes to the basket and he's fouled. Wow, they're going to call that on Dom Smith. I'm not even sure he was in that area. That's his second team foul on the Cougars tonight. The Lions also have 2 fouls this half. Canales hits the three.
Anthony Canales for three. Timeout.
And into the game is Elijah Hanneberg for the Lions. And Coach Brian Roper wants a 30-second timeout. 4:14 to go in the third quarter. It is now a 9-point lead for the Lions, 46-37. Cougar ball on the baseline, trailing by 9 with possession. Weller penetrates, and that time he's going to be fouled by Elsner.
Number 2, Elsner. That's his third personal.
That's Elsner's third foul, third team foul on the Lions this half. Greenland spins, goes to the basket. Hanneberg's there, not there. Good rebound by Greenland, getting his own. Kicks it to Stacy, and Evan Stacy hits a big three. Now Cougs showing full court pressure, trailing by 6, 3:25 to go in the third quarter. And that's Elsner gets caught in the air, and he gets called for a travel. Parcher back in the game, and now Peterson into the game for the Lions. Hepner and Hanneberg will sit down. Smith going to the basket, kicking to Stacy on the wing. Stacy spinning. Throws that ball away from Rucker, recovered by Barr, and he lays it up and in. Stacy to the basket. That ball's knocked down by Peterson. 3-on-3 for the Lions. Hits the trailing Elsner. It's going to be an offensive foul on Canales for shoving Stoddard, trying to get free. Stoddard doing a great job of defense off the ball in denying Canales. And he gives him an elbow. That's going to be a turnover. Canales got 2 personal fouls in the first minute and 35 seconds of the first quarter. He played almost the entire first half without picking up another one, and that's his 3rd foul with 2:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. Rucker for 3, and they're going to call Barr for knocking him down on the jump shot. Rucker is going to go to the line for 3 shots. That's Barr's 3rd personal. That's the 3rd Lion with 3 personals. Rucker hits the first. Second one is up, and it's good. Rucker getting the 3rd now because he was fouled on a 3-point shot. Hepner is going to come back into the game now for Peterson. Third shot is up and good. So Rucker hits all 3, brings the Cougars back to within 5. They now trail 48-43, and again, they'll show full court pressure. Lions turn it over. Weller with it, and they're going to call Parchner for the push. Weller on the crossover. Parchner put 2 hands right on him. Good call by the official right in front of him. Parcher's first personal, and that's the 16th foul on the Lions. Cougars could be shooting free throws the entire 4th quarter, which is a good way to get back in the game, to shoot free throws while the clock is stopped. And the Cougars are a good free throw shooting team. Greenland got away with the travel there, and now he's going to get called for an illegal screen. Would have been better off if he'd have just been called for the travel. But instead, 3rd team foul on the Cougars. That's Greenland's 2nd team foul. Rucker and Smith now to sit. Sonko, Stacy back into the game. Also Stoddard. So it's Greenland, Stoddard, Weller, Stacy, and Sonko for the Cougars. Smiley with the ball right in the middle of the key. Does not want to shoot it. Gets it to Canales. Goes to the basket. Double clutches. Oh, Sonko gets the rebound, and he is knocked down. Referees are going to call him for out of bounds or a travel. Wow, a lot of contact on the shot, a lot of contact on the rebound, and no call.
Watch the lob. Coming up. You get somebody on the ball. Trying to throw it up in the air and get on the ball.
Some jostling inside between Canales and Sonko. The referee delayed inbounding the ball. Finally, we bring it in, and Colston Parcher hits a 3. Lynden back up by 8. Weller to the basket. Loses control of it. Parcher looks to throw it. Gets it back. Oh, could have been a double dribble there, but not called. Cougars again extend their zone. High post to Smiley. He's given no indication of wanting to be an offensive threat from there. Parcher misses the 3. Sonko recovers. Under a minute to go. Stoddard for 3, and it rolls out. Canales with the rebound. .22 seconds on the shot clock, 42 seconds on the game clock, so about 20-second difference. Lions can't hold for 1. Hebner from the corner, he misses it. Sonko with another rebound. Bakare Sonko doing good work on the defensive glass. 24 seconds on the game clock, 21 seconds on the shot clock. Cougars can't play for the last shot, but they can certainly play for a good one here as they trail by 8. The ball is stolen by Bear from Greenland. Staved in bounds to Parcher. Goes to the basket, holds it up, gives it to Canales. Canales bowls his way to the basket, and he misses the shot, but Hebner gets the ball on the weak side glass, and he puts it up, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Number 22.
Foul called on Stoddard.
Fourth team.
Hebner is going to go to the
Shooting
line.
two.
3.4 seconds to go in the third quarter. First shot is up and good. Hebner's been fairly quiet in the first and third quarter, but he had a big second quarter. Really shot the Lions back into the lead. Second shot is up and it's good. .4 seconds left. Ball comes into Weller. Weller shoots the three and it's off the mark. So 3 quarters in the books. Lions lead by 10, 53-43. 60-second break. We'll be back in 55. You're watching the Cougar live stream on YouTube and Facebook. Cougar ball to inbound to start the fourth quarter. Looking for Smith off a Sonko screen, gets it deep, puts it up, not there. Barr with the defense. Lions with the 10-point lead. Smiley really hasn't looked to shoot. 5 on the shot clock. Barcher pulls up. Misses the jump shot. Stoddard with the rebound. Smith challenges the basket. Draws 3 defenders. Dishes to Sonko. Sonko misses the lay-in. Too bad. Great play by Smith to get the ball to Sonko, drawing the defense. Unfortunate that Sonko could not finish. Elsner with the cut. Rucker with the hack. No call. Sonko again with the work on the rebound. Ahead quickly to Smith. Back to Weller, and that's going to be a block on Barr. That's Barr's 4th foul. And that's the 17th foul, and Barr and Mason Weller's now going to start shooting free throws. Weller's first shot is up, and it's good. Second shot is up, and it's good. Mason Weller hitting 2 free throws, closing the gap to 8. Canales to the line. Good defense by Smith. And now Canales is down behind the play as Smith goes to the basket to lay it in. And Canales continues to lay on the ground. The referees are not acknowledging it.
Coach, call timeout.
And the official that's standing right next to it does not blow his whistle. Very interesting. So injury timeout. Canales gets up and looks like he has a turned ankle, maybe a Charlie horse. And he's going to sit down. 6:14 to go in the game. Lions lead by 8. Barr back into the game. Ball comes into Hepner, and they're going to call Stoddard for the foul.
Foul on number 22, Zach Stoddard. That's his second personal, 15.
Hepner for 3, it's long. Barr with the rebound. Stacy with the strip. Smith kicks it to Stacy, who's going to go to the rim. No, he's going to kick it to Weller for 3. Mason Weller misses the 3. Rebound to Hepner.
Okay, bye.
Parchner for 3. Rattles out. Barr gets the rebound. Into Smiley at the free throw line. For the first time, he looks to shoot. He leaves it short. Rucker with the board. Cougars down by 8 with the ball. 5:20 to go. Rucker puts it down. Goes hard to the basket. Elsner falls. Oh! Curls out. Hepner with the rebound. And Parchner all the way to the rim, takes Stacy and lays it in. Lions back up by 10, 4:44 to go. Rucker for 3. Hepner with the rebound. Back cut to Parchner. And they're going to call a hold out on the floor before he got it or got to the rim. That'll be the 6th foul on the Cougars. Rucker's 3rd foul, and that's going to be a full timeout. Anthony Wiedeker with 4:24 to go. Cougs trail by 10. And full timeout, we'll be back in 55. Lions ball on the baseline. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Peterson now back into the game. That's Smiley. He loses the dribble, but it's recovered by Barr. Dishes to Peterson. Misses the lay-in, but he gets his own rebound, and Stoddard's going to foul him, and that's going to be one-on-one. 1-and-1. 3:55 to go. Cameron Peterson, 6'6" senior, going to go to the line. Canales back into the game for Smiley.
Peterson will be at the line shooting 1-and-1.
First is up, and it's good. Second shot is up, and it's good. 12-point lead now for the Lions. Under 4 minutes to go in the game. Three ball from the wing for Greenland. Lynden with the rebound, looking for Stoddard, but he sails it out of bounds. R.J. Lynden, good work on the offensive glass. And into the game now. Lynden will sit down, Rucker will sit down, Stoddard will sit down as Stacy, Sonko, and Weller all come back for the Cougars. Canales to the basket. Little double pump scoop shot is up and in. Sonko running the floor, gets it from Weller. Ball's off the rim. Ball hit the glass first, and then it was blocked. Could have been a goaltending call, no call. Archer now for three. Inside out from Bear, leaves it short, is able to beat Weller to the ball. Under 3 to go. Back cut to Parchner, and he lays it up and in with the left hand with 10 seconds on the shot clock. 16-point lead for the Lions now. 2:25 to go. Dom Smith to the basket, and he lays it in. The lefty goes to the hole. He lays it in. He's fouled. He gets the basket. He's going to go to the line for one. Foul on Canales. That's his fourth foul. Smith up, and he puts it in. 3-point play for Smith. Cougars now trail by 13, and now they have the full court pressure. Canales, elbow jump shot, it's good. Anthony Canales, the junior guard. Greenland to the basket, lays it in over Barr. Barr not wanting to give it his fifth foul, gives ground and just puts his hands on the air. Again, the Cougars show their full court pressure. You know, Canales pulled up for a 15-footer, and normally I would say that if you're pressing, that they pull up for a 15-footer with no rebounders. That's a good win for the defense, but unfortunately, Canales was able to make that shot. Now there's a foul, and Parcher's going to go to the line. Dom Smith with a foul. That's his second foul. 1:38 to go. Colston Parcher to the line, the senior guard. Shoots, and he back rims it, but Canales with the rebound. He puts it back up, and it's good. 1:30 to go in the game. Cougs down by 15. And Weller goes to the line, and Parcher puts his hands out and jousts him, and it's called for the foul.
That's his second personal,
That should be double bonus. Rucker in for Sonko. Oh, they're saying that's the 9th foul, so it is only going to be 1-on-1. First up is short. Archer's going to be double teamed. Gets it to Canales. Gets it across the timeline. Cougars now double teaming everywhere. Elsner splits it, gets it to Hepner, goes to the basket, lays it up. The 6'6" Hepner really wasn't bothered by the 5'10" Stacy running at him as he laid it in. Under a minute to go. Rucker short, Hepner with the rebound. $20 on the shot clock, 43 on the game clock. Rucker with the foul. Parchner will go to the line.
That's his 4th personal.
He'll be shooting 1-on-1.
Archer will be at the line shooting 1-on-1.
First shot is up, and it's good. Weston Van Dalen now into the game. Anthony Matthews waiting to come in for Parchner as the shooter. And it's good. So Van Dalen into the game. Hepner will sit down. Peterson into the game. And Alexander Matthews into the game for the Lions. 42 seconds to go. Rucker thought about it. Long 2, turned it down. Smith for 3. It's off the mark, and that's a rebound for Matthews. Into front court. 25 seconds on the game clock. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Nine on the shot clock. Elsner drives, lays it up, misses everything, rebounded by Greenland. And he kicks it to Rucker, and the game is over. Cougars lose by 19, 69-50. They were up as much as 9 in the first half, but an explosive second half led by Brant Hepner led the Lions back into the game. So thanks for joining us tonight, this afternoon on the live stream. For Ball Deep Seeing on the backside, Laura Leach running the camera. Melanie Irish monitoring our social media. Kay Thronson helping us out with rosters and tables. Ty Lee tonight helping us on our setup. Thanks everybody. We'll be back on Monday night. Even though there's no school, the Cougars don't rest. Cougar basketball Monday night. We'll see you then. I'm Dale Leach saying thank you for joining us on the live stream. You're watching the Cougars live stream, Facebook and YouTube. Good day, everybody.